so worried about the whole fucking city of crime, bitch. Go actually do your fucking job and stop worrying about the wrong shit. Why y'all scared to change? This shit's done and over with, bro. Y'all not killing nobody else. I damn sure ain't gonna die in the end to no fucking white racist cracker or no motherfucking cop, and that's on my mama, I'm not.
So we're right downtown in Louisville in Jefferson Park. There were protesters here just hanging out at Jefferson Square Park, which has been a memorial for Breonna Taylor for weeks here. And all of a sudden, it looks like 10 to 12 cops showed up to try and get them to take down their tent, citing a no tents in a public area ordinance. Seems quite excessive to have this many police officers out here, essentially over a tent. And protesters here have been.
Fuck you, and fuck you too. Right.
As you can see, the officers are taking down the tent now. So they're basically, I mean, for all intents and purposes, screwing with the protesters. It's a really, really hot day out, and they're forcing the protesters to take down a tent right here in Jefferson Square Park. Again, where there's been a memorial for Breonna Taylor, who was shot and killed by Louisville police in March. All of this is over a tent. And I was just here setting up, ready to do an interview, when I saw four police cars. Look at the amount of police cars they have here. Just for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got police officers across the street too. All over a tent. So as you can see, the police officers now are pulling the tent that they have forced down, pulling the tent away. One protester told me the real reason they're doing this is because Senator Mitch McConnell is coming to town and they don't want the riffraff. Why are you looking at me that way? Yeah, I'm a journalist. I'm just videotaping the excessive nonsense you guys are doing right now. Yeah. I've never seen so many police officers in one space to pull down a tent. It's really ridiculous. Really ridiculous. So as you can see,
but really worry about what we do. That's it. Please defund the police.
The protesters are pulling down the tent here. By the way, it's 95 degrees or so right now, so they're forcing a tent to come down. They're forcing a tent to come down in 95 degree weather.
If you out here, you gonna say something about these police officers? I'm about to talk to you. About what? About what? I'm not spitting on nobody, bro.
One of the officers is now talking to protesters.
I know how to deal with these gentlemen, and I'm not
As you can see right there is the center of the square where they've had the memorial for Breonna Taylor for this whole time. Hey, sir, can I ask you? You were saying you think they're doing this because Mitch McConnell is coming to town?
Almost definitely. I mean, a lot of things is an eyesore. That's all it is. It's just an eyesore. Breaking up the downtown site is strategic. You know what I mean? It's all. It's an eyesore. So you gotta prevent
So
that.
basically, big Mitch McConnell's coming to town. They don't want to have tents and protesters. You calling it an eyesore. So basically, they're just doing this for McConnell to get rid of the
Exactly.
protesters.
Instead of actually getting them out of office. That's basically what it is. But we're gonna protest, and we're gonna continue to protest, and we're gonna continue to protest in front of Mitch McConnell's house. We're gonna continue to protest in front of what's his name, Brandon Cameron's his name. We're gonna protest in front of his house and bring his house value down because he's selling it. And like I said, we are peaceful, so we're gonna continue to keep it peaceful. And my job is to prevent everybody from getting touched by the police or getting slammed and scarred up or shot. And, you know what I mean? I don't want none of that. So that's why I come through and make sure if we can take it and stop it.
Hey, y'all can leave it. I can understand that, but I'm just saying, you don't want to do that because you don't want me and my friends to come. Because when men don't want me to come, we don't do a lot of this kind of stuff. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
Do what y'all gotta do.
And if y'all pull a weapon on one of my soldiers, I'm how my soldiers use the strength.
They're already doing this shit everywhere,
Yeah,
bro.
but
They already starting to do that.
I'm not
shit.
against you. I'm not against you.
I know you
but
not.
it's
I'm
a
just
way.
saying.
It's a way to do it.
I know it's a way to do it.
But that threatening people, you can't do it.
Ain't nobody threatening them.
You know,
They
you talking
can't.
about bringing
Let me tell you.
they got a job in here too.
Okay, ask every officer how to identify themselves.
Why do you need like 12 cops to pull that a tent?
I can't answer why they need what they do. I'm not an officer. I can't
That's
answer that.
quite the show of force
I
for a
can't
tent.
Alright, y'all don't got no, like, at the same time you saying this shit, they not even coming out here correctly. They don't got no badge numbers. None of their names is on their shit. No, but I'm just saying, hey, I don't even want you speaking to me, bro. Shit, don't speak to me. But I'm just saying, this how they be coming at us. How can y'all expect us to come corruptly when y'all coming at us, bro?
Are they doing this a lot to you guys?
I mean, every time we protest, it's something else new. It's something different.
Listen. All that yelling on live and all that shit, if y'all not gonna ask them to identify, say y'all wasting your breath.
Exactly.
Like, stop going live, all this shit, if y'all not gonna ask them to identify themselves. But you got, by law, they gotta give it to you. But you can't, by law, they gotta give it to you, love.
But I'm just saying.
Fuck them hoogies. They don't give a fuck about me and you. Fuck them niggas.
You have to do it right.
So what I want my brothers and sisters to do,
Fuck
on November 3rd, like I was telling this brother, yeah, we can say that, but we got to vote them out of office, babe. We have to. You can't. But here's the thing. But if you be a nigga, which is a piece of trash, any darker skinned person, that's the way they gonna treat you, love. You can't let them treat you that way.
But in the same sense, you gotta understand political repression.
That brother, 45 years of this shit. And it took me a long time to learn how to make a system work.
When they force everybody to go to one spot to vote,
Yeah.
they put a time limit on it.
Think about
Well,
it.
we got to be there early.
Last
Not
year,
only
you
that,
could go anywhere.
They
Last
say
year, you
that
could
they
go to
send out
schools
the
and all.
absentee votes.
Well, I ain't doing the
but a
absentee.
lot of
I'm
people
doing it in person.
Ain't get them. It's a
Whose
hard-
car? Somebody's car hemmed up? Somebody's car hemmed up? Hey, they about to get you. Whoever car, they about to get you.
So as you can see, the Louisville police have come down and in a show of force with literally, I've seen 7 cars and I believe over a dozen police officers here in the middle of the day in Louisville. They have come down all to force protesters, peaceful protesters, to take down a tent. Obviously, what they're doing is trying to mess with the protesters. They say that the protesters can't have a tent in a public park. It is extremely hot out. It's about 95 degrees out. So they're screwing with the protesters to get them to pull a tent down.
Hope you enjoyed that last video. Hop on over to statuscoup.com where you can sign up for our email list and become a member for as low as $5 to $10 a month. Membership is how we grow. That's statuscoup.com/join. And remember, join our email list so we can grow the revolution with you.